Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to I Design My Own Reality Summit. And I have a guest here, a very special guest, a new person in our universe of the dragons. She is on the future, I'm on the past because she's in Australia. And on this moment, guess what? I'm in Colombia. And I I am really excited to meet you, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. But before of that, please tell us who you are, what you do.
Hi, my name is Teresa Lynch, and I'm an inner work coach. So I help people who are feeling like they're stuck in what they're currently doing
Mhm.
and to help them to dream. Like I'm all about creating your dreams. So I'm a big one on manifesting, but dreams are like my absolute, my be all and end all, really, because I want people to realize that they have dreams, and that's part of why dreams is in my business name as well. Is that a lot of people wake up at that 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and dream like big dreams, and like they don't know how to get there. Well, I'm there to help them to get there.
I found so interesting what you are saying. Um, for two reasons. One, I'm a great manifester. I can make magic, except when I don't know what I want, when I don't have a dream. And everyone talks about, oh, manifestation. But point one, are you manifesting dreams for yourself or for the others? Point two, how do we dream?
And that's such a good thing. And people and a lot, people do have dreams, whether they real. And I go back, and what was it, 2022? I actually realized a dream that I had since I was 18. So
Mhm.
we are talking nearly 30 years that I had this dream. And
Mhm.
it was finally the right time for that dream to be realized. So people have to realize that sometimes dreams don't happen instantly. Sometimes there's a reason why it takes a long time. Like, and I've had other things that I've wanted for, like, I've wanted when I first started, when I finished high school, I wanted to do this particular course. It took me 7 years to get into this course. And when I actually went back and realized it, it took me that long because then when I finished that course, there was a new version of the course. So I upgraded at that time straight into the new course. So I came out with a better qualification than what I had I done it 7 years prior to. So usually there's a reason sometimes why the dreams don't happen when we want them to happen. There is a reason that they may take longer, and that I think people need to
And that is
understand
perfect, no?
that there's a
Imagine,
reason why things.
imagine that each time you had a dream, it pops up straight away on your lap.
And sometimes they do because it's the right thing. Like
But it
I've
would
just,
be boring.
well, I needed to get a new car, so I put it out there, and within 2 weeks I had a new car.
Okay,
So
2 weeks,
it's
2 weeks is good enough. I mean, like this. That was boring. Life was boring.
like if it was in. Sometimes things are instantly. If you wish for a cup of coffee, you might get one within the next hour. So you, I think you need to play around. Like I think you have to be realistic on what you're dreaming, and to understand that it may not be the right time. The universe might have another. I use the term universe. The universe might actually have another
Me
timeline,
too.
or you may need to do something, or it needs to come from somebody else to understand where it's going. You may need to learn something before you can have that dream.
Oh, that is for sure. And you can dream something for a lot of time and fight a lot for a dream. And then when you are almost there, realize then you don't want that dream anymore.
Exactly. And people sometimes will push through, even though it's not. However, what they've learned, if they've gone on a journey for that dream, what they've learned has put them on maybe on a different path for something that's even better for them than what they thought that's what that dream started. So it's not a wasted path because they would have learnt something along the lines.
So it's not about the dream, it's about the
It's
journey.
the journey.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why do you do what you do?
I do what I do
Mm.
because I've seen the changes and the difference it's made in my life and in the people that I coach. So a little my background is I in 2006 I was diagnosed with 2005 I was diagnosed with depression. I was suicidal. I was on any depression medications.
Right.
I and I was engaged. We called the wedding off 6 weeks beforehand. It broke up our relationship. I moved states because we all live in Queensland, which is a state in Australia, and for his work, and I ended up moving back to New South Wales for family for the support. So that started my journey. And in 2006, I found NLP, neuro linguistic programming, and that changed my life. I,
Agree.
I, I cleared the anger as a demonstration model. And
Mhm.
within 3 days, I was off my medication because it was making me too sick. So it was such a transformation for me. And I've just seen the changes that it makes in people. And another manifest, and how this all came about too, is I'm a certified trainer in NLP. And when I did master practitioner, the person who I was doing all my training through was not doing trainers training. And I said to her, I'm going to do trainers training with you by the end of the year. She goes, well, I'm not doing trainers training. 3 months later, she sent an email through saying she was running trainers training. So there's something that I had to wait for somebody else to do their path so I can continue on my path. So it's not always about we can have a dream, but sometimes we just need to let it go because it's not relying on us for it to come through. It's somebody else that needs to do something for us to continue. So yeah, so by the end of 2006, I was a certified NLP trainer. So as I said, things I can put things out to the universe and it comes back to me sometimes when I least expect it.
Like this moment, we did talk,
Exactly.
we did talk before. Um, I love people. I love people. And I'm a big, I love to observe. I give a lot of attention. My dragons know that. I mean, if you are following me, you know a little bit. I love, and there is underneath your skin a fire and a joy of life, then is almost possible to touch.
Yeah.
You for sure, every single day, are really grateful for.
Oh, I'm so grateful. I am extremely grateful because I would not be here had I not found NLP. I don't know that. So it all came together. NLP came to me in two different directions as well. I had a friend and it came through from my mum as well. So obviously the universe was making sure I understood the message that this was the path I needed to go on because it came
Mhm.
from two different directions within about a week of each other. So it was, and I ran with it and I just felt right. It felt so right. And it took me a long time to get to even say that I'm a coach and even to take up because I fell back in, I took the easy way. I fell back into what I always knew, which was working with children. that's what I did. And I did that for a long time until I burnt out. And then I needed to go on a different direction.
I
So
did not
we've
I
had a
did
couple
not
of
work
different
with
directions.
children, but I had a bunch of them, and then yes, I burned out as well. Um, you we point one, to me as well, the word coach annoys me. I don't see I coach. I share, and you do whatever you want with the tools that I bring to the table. And in the dragons, it's not me sharing, it's us sharing. We come all together and we share and we co-create. Is like Coach G probably told you, it's not about Ritas, it's about 5 centuries of knowledge of amazing badass souls. And on the end is, what do we need? We need one thing, and I'm going to tell you. That fire, then you have that joy, then you are almost shy of showing how happy you are. It's like you are you are like almost, I don't know if you are, if I'm saying this right, you almost feel uncomfortable to feel so happy in life, because for you, who went through so much, seeing other people's problems are so easy for you to understand, then is not the end of the world. And you probably enjoy the simple things in life. And
Oh, absolutely.
if that is, we are sisters, because I live for the simple things in life. I live for observing the rain that was falling on my window some minutes ago. I almost did need to tell you, oh, maybe we need to postpone because it's so loud. Then I don't know if I can do this. Teresa, who is your people?
I'm still finding my people.
Oh, I think that is the
I
great
am.
answer, because I'm not the coach who tells, oh, you need to niche down. Oh, and if you are watching this, whatever you are watching this, let me just drop some gold here. I do niche down. My niche down is calling dragons. Because if you feel like dragons is the weirdest thing ever and you don't want to be connected with, we are not for you. So it's okay to be finding your people. All of us. I'm always finding and refining my people, because as coaches, we become different persons. We are not a shop, then we close and open. We are always in an evolution. We are always becoming a better version of ourselves, and so we can serve better. We are always going through something rough and believing the imposter syndrome is going to catch us forever and ever. But
And that's where I've been for a long time. And it's just been 6 weeks ago, I couldn't have done this conversation with you at all. I've been around your world
I know.
for a few years now, and I've never had the courage to do this. So
Dude,
I've done work on myself, and what I've achieved in the last 4 weeks has been phenomenal. I did my first podcast interview last week. Then somebody has booked me in for another one in a few weeks, and I had an interview for another summit, talk about what I do as well. So for me, it is, I couldn't have done it without having done some own personal work myself, because even though I have a big dream of talking on stage, like just getting in front of a computer and talking to somebody scared the bejesus out of me. So it's something that I've been doing work on myself as well. It's not like, oh, I'm a coach and I know everything. I'm still working on myself as I go through as well. So
My love,
it's
my love. Point one, congratulations. Point two,
thank you.
you are bringing something that this world don't have. And I'm going to tell you what it is because I play the same. You are telling, you are being vulnerable. Myself. I have a community of 1,500 people. I have 49 active clients right now. The last 5 years of my life, last 7 days of my life, I asked myself many times if I was good enough to keep doing this. I know I am, but I asked that. And that
Yeah,
is okay. That means then we want to give the very best. That means we are real. That means then we care. And that means they can relate with us because we are not selling perfection.
oh,
So
nowhere near perfection.
your people are looking for people exactly as you,
Yeah,
who knows they are not going to be judged, who knows then we walk the same walk and we use the same shoes.
yeah.
Now,
And I always tell, and I always tell the people that I work with is that I'm not the expert in your life. You're the expert in your life. I'm just here to facilitate a process so that you can become a better version of yourself. That's all I'm doing. Like, I'm the facilitator of the processes that I use. You're the expert. The more honest and the more vulnerable you are, then the better results you get. And if you don't want to share everything, that's fine. The results may not be, you'll still have an intense result. It may not be as intense or as deep as if you are prepared to be that open. And I know going in, I usually find my first couple of calls, people are not sure how everything works. And then I can tell you by about call three, they've got the tissues ready. They they know, and they usually start processing. I've had clients come onto the calls already in tears because they know what's going to happen is that they're going to release all the crap that they're carrying around with them at that particular time on what we're working on. So like people once they get understanding of it, it's just, and then by the end of it, there's such a relief in that person that is just, it's phenomenal. Like, and they understand, like, and that's when I understand how important what I do is that when they are so ready to let go of whatever it is that's holding them back and what they need to clear and heal, I know that I'm doing my job.
what do you have for us? What is the offer then you are working with, then we can share? How can people connect with you? We are going to have here a link under where people can maybe jump in a call with you, know a little bit more about you, whatever feels right for you.
They can jump onto my website, which will have a link that they can book in a connection call with me. They
Mhm.
can I'll also send you, I've just created a brand new coaching program. So, and I've called it Dreamscape. So it's an 8-week program. Dream, as I said, I'm all about the dreams. And it's desire, discover, and dream. So you've got your desire of what you want to do. We're going to discover what's holding you back, and then we're going to create the dreams to make it happen. So we work on the 3 pillars. So there'll be links for that in that. I'll send you the links for that as well.
Mm,
So, and you can find me on Facebook and Instagram.
mm. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I'm in love with you. You. 'Cause. 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 'C Life without dreams is not living, is surviving. And coming from someone who lost everything, it's another story. It's not my fault in many ways. My fault in many ways. Some weeks ago, I asked myself, and now, what are my dreams? And I'm done. No, I'm not done. Sorry, dragons. I have a lot of dragons to talk about manifestation. But let's talk about dreams. And I have a feeling that we two together can probably meet and talk about dreams more times. Let me tell you,
Absolutely.
it was a pleasure to have you on this summit as a guest. In this summit, then the name is I Design My Own Reality. Because you can never design your own reality if you don't have a dream. And even if you don't know what is your dream, for sure, Teresa is the way Portuguese say Teresa. Teresa, you can help them to find. So if someone asks me how to find dreams, I'll send to you. Deal?
Deal.
I'm going to say bye to these people and I'm going to say bye to you properly in a second. Do you want to leave a last message or quote?
We were talking earlier about the journey. So, like for me, it's the destination is not important, it's the journey that you go on.
High five. I'm going to say bye to them. Thank you so much for being here. Keep living your dream and make it happen. This is my slogan. My name is Rita Valente. This is I Design My Own Reality Summit. I'll see you on the next one. Check out what Teresa Magic has. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.